Yesterday, Sony dropped a state of play, over 60 minutes of trailers, reveals, and release dates. And honestly, they did not come to play. We had release dates locked in, horror games confirmed, and one of the most jaw-dropping reveal segments I have seen from a PlayStation in years. I've gone through every single thing shown, and I'm giving you my top 5 most anticipated games from the show. Let's get into it. Number 5, Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac Games opened the show and brother, they bought the goods. Marvel's Wolverine gets a September 15th release date and an extended gameplay showcase that made it immediately clear this is not Spider-Man with claws. This is something rawer, more violent, more relentless. The combat is faster, heavier, and significantly more brutal than anything in the Spider-Man games. Logan launches off a cliff to impale an enemy from above in the opening seconds. Jean Grey shows up mid-combat and the chaos that follows is beautiful. The stealth elements are real, you can actually think about your approach. The moment you decide to go loud, the whole world feels like it's made of paper. And Insomniac have officially confirmed this is a PS5 exclusive. No PC, no Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, this is your September. Number 4, Ill. Ill has been haunting wishlist for years, and at this state of play, Team Clout and Munfish finally confirmed a 2027 release window, alongside a new story trailer. And I'll tell you right now, this trailer is not for the faint-hearted. This is first-person survival horror, set inside a massive research fort overrun by something deeply, deeply wrong. You wake up from a coma and the world has gone to pieces. Humans transformed into what the game calls aberrations. Unpredictable monstrosities you can dismantle limb by limb with one of the most detailed dismembering systems I have ever seen in a video game. Shredded flesh, exposed bone, monsters that genuinely do not behave like anything else in the genre. What makes Ill stand apart from the pack is the team behind it. These are people with real film industry credits. Longlegs, It, Welcome to Derry, VHS Beyond. They understand cinematic horror, and the fact that the gameplay transitions seamlessly from cutscene to action without a single cut, that is a level of polish you don't see often. 2027, I am ready to be completely traumatized. Number 3, Until Dawn 2. 11 years since the original Until Dawn, and they've finally done it. PlayStation dropped the reveal at the state of play, and honestly, the concept alone had me sold. So here's the setup. You've got a group of fake ghost hunters. They run a YouTube channel called Dead True. They've never actually seen anything supernatural, not once. They stage the whole thing. And then they get sent to an abandoned tropical island for their first professionally funded TV episode. And this time, the island is very, very real. Peter Stormare is back as Dr. Hill. Astarion himself, Neil Newbon, is in the cast. Dacre Montgomery is there. This cast is stacked. The butterfly effect system returns, and this time how the characters' relationships sit with each other's shapes, entirely different branches. Fire Spite are at the helm rather than Supermassive, which is interesting, but the DNA is intact and the concept is firing on all cylinders. 2027 can't come fast enough. Before we get to number 1, a quick honourable mention that genuinely deserves your attention. Control Resonant. Remedy locked in September 24th, 2026 for Control Resonant at the state of play, and everything we saw confirmed this is going to be something special. Jessie Fadden is missing, Dylan, her brother, the kid who is locked away in the oldest house is now loose in a distorted paranatural Manhattan, fighting the hiss, the mold, and something new threatening reality itself. The original Control was one of those games that just had a feel to it. Oppressive brutalist architecture, that constant sense of wrongness, powers that felt genuinely satisfying to use. Resident is taking all of that outside into a warped, gravity-defying New York City. If Remedy sticks the landing on this, it's a Game of the Year conversation. Pre-orders are live now. PS5 Digital Deluxe gets you 48 hours early access. Keep your eyes on this one. Number 2, Silent Hill Townfall. Konami are now running a proper horror season. The Silent Hill 2 remake in 2024, Silent Hill F in 2025, and now Townfall drops September 24th, 2026. 3 consecutive years, 3 different studios, 3 genuinely different flavors of Silent Hill. That consistency alone deserves respect. Townfall is from Screenburn Interactive, formerly No Code, published by Annapurna Interactive, and it is doing something different from the rest of the franchise. We're following a character called Simon into the fog-shrouded town of St. Amelia, and based on the new story trailer showed at the state of play, the vibe here is deeply narrative, psychological horror. Each trailer they've shown is directly connected to the last. They're building something, piece by piece, and I'm absolutely here for it. September 24th, mark it. Horror season is about to go absolutely feral this autumn. Number 1, God of War, Lao Fei. Nothing else was close. Sony Santa Monica closed the state of play with over 20 uninterrupted minutes of God of War Lore gameplay. 20 minutes of the opening chapter, and the internet has not been the same since. Here's the thing, this is not Kratos. This is Faye, Lao Fei, the Jotun warrior, Kratos' wife, the woman whose funeral opens God of War 2018. She wakes up in the Everywhen and the afterlife of the gods, where deities from every mythology clash for power after death. She has no idea why she's there, but the protections she put in place to keep Kratos and Atreus safe are now at risk, and she will fight through the entire divine afterlife if she has to. Deborah Ann Woll is back, fully reprising the role and likeness. The combat is something the franchise has genuinely never done before. Faster, more fluid than Kratos. More aerial, drawing on the classic God of War energy with air juggles and kinetic quickfire aggression. Cory Balrog himself said this is a continuation of the timeline, not a prequel or a spin-off. Set at the very beginning of God of War 2018, answering the question the whole Norse saga never answered. What happened to Faye? She teams up with a ribbon-bonded sword guardian called Rue, voiced by Perlina Lau, and a cosmic cube called Frank, played by Jack Quaid, who together form one of the most unexpectedly charming companion dynamics the franchise has ever had. No release date yet, doesn't matter. God of War Lo-Fi is number one, and it isn't even close. That's the top 5 from the Sony State of Play, and honestly, the autumn is stacking up to be one of the most loaded gaming periods in recent memory. Wolverine, September 15th, Control Resonant and Silent Hill Townfall, both September 24th, and then Lao Fei waiting in the wings with no date, which somehow makes it even more exciting. Drop a comment, what was your moment of the show? And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button. There's going to be a lot to talk about over the next few months.